thank you, Miguel, for coming out here, giving this interview to the Trading Ranch. I want to, go over a few things. How much did you make in the last few months, and how long did it take?
I've made about 85,000, I believe 8 weeks.
Okay. And, I had to come out to San Diego to get the in-person interview. We did one before on Discord, yeah, because I didn't have Zoom. And, it just didn't do it justice for the type of progress and, shit that you've done, bro. I want to congratulate you before we even get into the questions of that, bro. You've really done it. And
Thank you for having me out here, man.
Of course, bro.
It's a pleasure.
Inspiration to people, man. You see it in the Discord. But we do have some questions for you, right? So before joining the Trading Ranch or seeing me online, what was your initial thoughts with trading or problems? What type of things were you running into with trading?
My initial problem was that I was blowing accounts because I didn't know how to properly manage my risk. I was basically foreporting every trade and holding it because I saw the money and I wanted more money. So I would be up 3,000 and I wanted to make 5,000 for the day, which was ridiculous because then it would just reverse and blow the account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So your main issue was just overtrading.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
So what really was that turning point? Was it something that I said or something that you seen in the ranch with the live trading? Or what really changed that? Was it somebody else outside of the ranch? What changed inside of you to stop you from overtrading and stop really getting that overconfidence on holding out positions too long when you've already made money? Because one of the biggest things I like to say is greed kills, right? Greed kills.
Yeah.
It kills business, it kills friendships, and it kills your trading, more importantly, when you're focused on getting the money, right?
Yeah.
So what was that turning point for you?
Well, the turning point was basically being able to see you trade live and seeing that I was risking way too much per that trade, and you were still being able to hold that trade. You get me?
So it wasn't holding out too long. It was you exiting too early because you had risked too much and seen a lot of profit on the screen when those dollars come up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was basically down a lot, and you were barely down $300 or something. So that I knew the contracts were wrong. I needed to lower them, and when I lowered them, you also said something about focusing on that 1 or 2, and that's when I understood that if I'm risking 1,000 and at a 1 or 2 I'm gonna be up 2,000, I should close it. I shouldn't be greedy because I can come back the next day and do it again.
Exactly. Yeah. That management of risk is everything. A lot of strategies work. I'm not gonna sit here and say the breakout strategy in the morning that I teach is the only profitable strategy. Mm-hmm. But I think the big difference, what separates people from actually being profitable with a strategy, is being able to risk manage right.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing there.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah. Were you skeptical about online trading mentors or people you've seen doing videos? Anything?
I got into trading at 19. I was with the IML, I was still in high school.
Okay.
I was a senior, and that did not work. I just lost money there. And then I was supposed to go to college, and I didn't go. I just focused on trading. I was depositing $1,000 from, I don't know where I got the money from, but I try to flip that and just constantly blow it. But one time I flipped, I don't know if it was $100 to $1,000 on Nasdaq, and that's when I was like, this is it, right?
Were you using a forex broker?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I basically blew that, and I just kept trying to trying to figure that out, but that didn't work. So then that's when I told you I finally found prop firms, and I hit a banger for that 28,000, and they did not pay me out because it was forex. Because it was forex be shady. Yeah. I feel like forex is the most shadiest side of trading.
Yeah, definitely the prop firm side of forex. I don't affiliate for any forex prop firms because of that. I have in the past, but I have gotten my payouts withheld.
Yeah.
And so I stay away from forex. I when I seen Top Step, Apex, and a couple of these new firms that are coming out, I completely switched. Yeah. I was like, screw forex. That's such a scammy industry. Yeah. The future side, they're USA regulated most of the time, and so they can go after them if you
Once
just look at it.
Once I switched to futures, everything changed.
So what prop firms are you using right now?
I'm using Apex and Top Step. I have got a payout from them, and I'm working on Alpha and Lucid to get a payout.
what were your initial impressions when you came into the live trading room and you came into kind of the program that I teach?
That you were really, really honest, and that you showed your P&L, and you kind of walked us through the trade. You wouldn't just leave us there, because a lot of influencers, what they do is like they'll say, "Oh, we're taking this trade," but then they're out, and they kind of just like get out before they even tell you, and you're negative.
Yeah.
I like that you literally showed us we're going in and we're getting out, and we made money for the day, and that's that.
Okay.
You're really honest with your entries and everything.
Like showing the losses a part of the wins, because
Yeah.
losing is a piece of trading. People don't really understand. Like they see people online talking about there's 100% win rate strategy, 90%. Realistically, like 50 to 70% is like an average month for me on win percentage. But when you have the proper risk to reward, that's what really matters and compounds everything. Yeah. As long as you're not winning 20% of the time, you can do good. Well, you could do that if you had like a 1 to 6 or something, 1 to 5, 1 to 4. But
a lot of people, they give up, like they lose like 2 days or something, and they call it a scam.
Oh, dude. Yeah. They lose for 2 days and they call it a scam. Right? Like they see like a losing or a break even week, or maybe even I have a negative week.
Yeah.
I'd like to think monthly totals matter. Monthly totals to me matter more. You can even stretch that to quarterly, but monthly totals is what really matters, because I'd like to take payouts every month or something, even on my live. Now on Top Step and that, I'll do like 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how quick that barrier gets hit of 5 winning days, and then I at least have 5K in the account.
Yeah.
Then I'll do that. But so did you end up having any key aha moments or that after joining the community? Like anything that really just clicked, like something, a specific sentence or a specific moment in your trading career that flipped that switch for you to stop that for the most part? Because do you still struggle with it today? Like the over trading?
Yeah.
You still struggle with that, but do you? Yes or no?
Yeah, I still struggle with over trading. I think like it's one day I did go on tilt last week on Monday.
Okay.
But I recovered it. I did like realize that what I was doing was wrong, and like I over traded to the point where I was like, I could have just came back tomorrow instead of and making all these losses. Could have just came back tomorrow and tried to recover, you know.
Okay.
I just put myself in a bigger hole for no reason, when my job was just to cut it there, you know.
Okay. So the aha moment that happened for you to really ditch that process that you were indulging in every day, rather than like that, what is that, the first time in 2.5 months, 3 months that you've over traded?
Yeah.
That's a significant improvement than doing it every day. So what was that really key moment for you? Or it was you joined and you were like, I'm just going to follow him until I get it? Or what? How was that? Take me through step one of you. What was your journey from joining in to actually getting it?
My aha moment was sticking to those 1 or 2s, because yes, those trades will go on for more, but the market will always move. And my job was to realize to just stick to those 1 or 2s so I could stack them and come back tomorrow, because if I were, the day that I do hold for a bigger return is the day that I get greedy and I mess it all up.
Mm-hmm.
So my aha moment was to just stick to those 1 or 2s and come back, like survive the day by a 1 or 2, and then come back tomorrow and do it again and survive that week. And if I did take a loss, it's all right, because I have tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But I have tomorrow to fix it and just keep trading.
Yeah.
And the point is to have a good week, survive the week.
Yeah.
As long as you end the week good, that's all that matters.
End the week or month good, because I'm sure you've had
Yeah.
your
If you end
weeks
the
that are
week-
like
yeah.
break even, negative 0.5%.
Yeah.
But that happens with trading, right?
Yeah. I had
Or
a
maybe
crazy
not. Maybe
week.
you've been crushing it.
I've had a crazy week.
The
5
last
days,
week?
25K in 5 days. Remember?
Oh yeah,
That was
absolutely
insane.
crushed it. Every
Yeah.
single day of the week was a W.
Yeah, that one was insane. Yeah.
Man. So how important was the community aspect? Because I know I've built kind of a bunch of different people in the server's close to 3,000 people.
Yeah.
A lot of people are in VIP, but was that an important aspect with having a community of like-minded individuals? And what was your experience with that?
Yeah, I think that's very important, so that you don't feel like you're just taking losses alone, or that you're just going on a spiral and you don't have an answer to what's wrong. I like that in the community you can basically ask anybody, and they'll try to help you. And yeah.
So that might tie into my next question. after joining, did you have your moments of doubt? And how did that community, or maybe me, help you get past that? Like any moments of doubt after joining?
I didn't really have a moment of doubt. I knew it was always possible. It was something wrong with me. Like, I was the problem. If I didn't fix that, nothing was going to change. Like, I feel like there's tons of strategies that work, but if you're not the one doing the change, fixing your mistakes, you're just going to keep blowing accounts. You keep going through that negative path of trading when there's so much more. If you were to just wake up and realize and do your job right, like treat it like a job. Yeah.
Yeah. You treat it like a job. You show up to work.
I don't have a job.
This is your job.
Yeah, I haven't had a job since high school. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've just been focused on chasing my dream of trading. I used to take care of my mom, get some money from that, but it was never enough, you know.
Of course.
Yeah. But yeah, I always just wanted to
hustling,
chase
right?
this dream. Yeah, just always wanted to be a trader. Yeah.
I feel that, man. I mean, I've always chased my dreams. I've always taken the leaps, and sometimes it can be scary to turn the page, but when you realize you're the author, it's pretty easy. So it's just a jump, right?
Yeah.
So when did you realize this is actually working? Like, how long after joining were you like, holy shit, this is actually working?
Well, basically, when I passed my funded account and I saw that I was on the way to my first payout, I was like, this is it. This is the one. Like, this is the group that I have to stay loyal to it, and we're gonna make so much money, and that's literally what happened.
So, with that being said, let's talk about the numbers. You've made how much in total?
85,000.
Okay, let's break that down again, because that's a fat number.
Yeah.
And how long did it take you to do 85,000?
In November, I had 15K, but that same month, I had my first 30K month. Took a break. I took my girl to Disney and all that. And I came back and I made 15K in a week. And I think I took a little break again. And that's when I came back. I had Top Step and Apex. And in a week, they're different because one's 5 days and one's 8 days, right? Mm-hmm. But I started trading them together. By the 5th day, they were both, all the hard work was done. And on Apex, I just needed 3 days.
Yeah.
So in that week, I did 25,000 from Top Step and 15,000 from Apex for a $40,000 week, which was insane.
40 racks on the week.
It's crazy.
Bro, that's fucking crazy. So walk me through how that felt, because I don't know about you, but I could probably, if I had to guess, maybe 0.001% of people have ever made 40,000 in a week.
Yeah.
Like for 40 racks to hit 7 days, I don't know, 7 times 24. I don't even know that, and I got a math degree. But that's not a lot of hours to hit. I mean, what type of hourly job? That's insane, dude. Yeah. So walk me through how that felt.
It felt amazing. It felt like a relief, you know, like I did pay some credit card debt off. Okay. I felt comfortable. I went shopping a little bit. So I felt great. Like I felt like I accomplished one of my big goals, but there's a lot more to come.
There's so much more to come.
I want to hit a lot more bigger goals.
So what has that money allowed you to do now that you've kind of like, you paid off your debt, you said, or some of it at least, right?
I don't want to pay it off.
I feel you. It's just a big bill, huh?
Yeah.
I get it.
I am going to pay it, but I'm going to stack some more bread before I pay it off.
Okay.
You feel me? Yeah.
As long as you don't let it get bad, bro, and you take care of it. But I'm not a financial advisor. So how can we verify these? Do you have any like proof that you could show us?
Yeah, I have bank wires. A lot of them. You want me to pull them out?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Man.
That'd be great for the video, bro.
All right, yeah, let's do it. I got the best payout proof wires. Yeah. Can't fake those.
Here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
This is good. Wow. That's crazy. Really? Oh, there it goes. That's better. Boom.
I got a crazy scratch on my phone.
My bad, bro. That's sick.
I got the Apex on them.
And then you got the top
step,
as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
Step. Yeah, almost hit 100, bro. That's crazy.
And you said you would have hit 100 by this interview, but there was some trade evade error this week, right?
Yeah, trade evade errors. And I probably shouldn't have placed that trade, but I wanted to see what was going to happen. I expected it to just say, like, trade rejected, you know.
Yeah.
And nah, it went in and then it like took me out in like 1 second
Oh.
and -15. Then I went to my bed, bro, and then my phone started saying that I was selling, and I was like, oh shit. I ran to my little desk, and then yeah, it said I was down 1,300. I was like, what the?
Oh.
Yeah.
So how much were you planning to risk on that trade?
On that one, 1,000.
Okay,
So
so 300
I
extra
didn't
loss in
really,
account?
yeah, I didn't really like.
But still, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's just terrible.
I was happy with the -15. I was like, all right, whatever. At least it counts for a trading day.
The trading, yeah. As long as you're up fat, because I seen your accounts had like over 40K in them,
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
250s, and it's like, dude, all you really at this point have to do is those 8 trading days and like 5 winning days.
Yeah.
Just like 150, 150, 150.
Yeah, but I've been building the cushion by focusing on at least catching $2,000.
$2,000 a day.
Yeah.
Hey, keeps the bills away.
Yeah. So when that 100% hits, bro, that's gonna be crazy.
So I
Haven't
want
done
to.
the math.
Oh, when the 100K hits, you should be setting shit aside for taxes. But
Yeah, I already
you
did
got
the
that
escrow.
finance guy you told me about, right?
Yeah.
That's sick. So, what's the biggest non-financial change that has come about since you've like really switched that or flipped that switch in trading? Was there something else that changed in your life, maybe for the better or for the worse? Maybe your mindset changed. Anything that happened or
My confidence definitely has gone up
Okay.
in trading. Like, I don't really have that doubt when I come to trading anymore. Because sometimes I'll be like, damn, do I really remember how to trade by Monday?
Mhm.
But nah, like now I'm like, Monday is gonna be good, and at least Thursday is gonna be good. You know, like I know that. And then Fridays, I try to not trade them because of fake out Friday, but I'll do like, what I'll do is I'll hop on Thursday and do like -5 or +5 and close that,
Ooh.
and count it as an active trading day.
Just for the trading day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
But
don't
you
really.
find Mondays to be the best.
Mondays are the best for me. Tuesdays are good, but Thursdays are. I like to close off Thursday with a strong trade.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And Friday is a no-go, huh?
Yeah, I
Fake
was
out
really.
Friday.
Yeah, fake out Friday for sure. I was really upset when I couldn't trade that Thursday because of Wednesday's outage, and it was a banger. You got a
Dude,
banger, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Thursday?
Yeah.
And, dude, the market dropped probably like at least 2%, like 1.5%, 2%. Just amazing drop. And I caught the sweetest entry.
Yeah.
And, like, I can only do the 1 to 2s because I'm doing a challenge right now with a group where I go through and get an Apex funded payout.
Yeah.
With the 50Ks, and I have some top stuffs on there. But, you know, you can't break that consistency rule with Apex. So
Yeah.
1 to 2, 1 to 3 is like where I cut it.
Yeah, for sure.
But for someone seeing some success in the live room, what would like their next step be, you think? Like maybe they passed an account, but they haven't really hit that payout stage yet. What would the next step for them really be?
I think what I would suggest is for them to continue doing the same thing, but this time, since they're funded, to lower their risk and take it slower. Like a lot of people, they want to pass the funded really fast, and they forget that they have 30 days, which is a lot of time, and
Yeah.
that's what ends up making them burn their account. So I would say just do the same thing, but slow down a bit. Just lower your contract size, and you should be safe.
What advice would you give to somebody like yourself a year ago?
A year ago, never quit. Just don't quit. Continue chasing your dreams, because anything can change in a month. Like literally, like I was on the edge of quitting, like, and just have to go back to a 9 to 5. That's what I'm saying. Like,
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
You try for your dreams
Have a
and you
job,
just
yeah.
live the reality that it was going to be anyways, right? And what
yeah.
some people live every day. So there's
Yeah.
no reason not to take a risk, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
trying
mean,
to.
you're young. How old are you right now?
I'm 24 right now.
24. See,
Yeah, I'm gonna be 25.
fuck yeah. Turning 26, man. We're young. We got some time ahead of us. Right now is the time to take risks, you know? Just a risk taker. In one sentence, what makes the trading ranch different from other communities you've been in?
I think the trading ranch is different because there's a lot of people that are in a different levels, but no one is scared to help each other out, and no one is more professional than the other person, and we all help each other and take the same trades and grow as a community overall than just trying to sell the Discord. You know, a lot of like we rather see improvement promote improvement than just show how much we made on our own.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, they're just like, oh, I made this much, but they don't really lead you all the way through the trade.
Yeah.
They just leave you halfway.
That's why I try to show my student profits more than I show any of mine. Because I'm like, I could show you whatever, but how do you know that I'm not faking it? I can't fake hundreds of student profits being sent in a matter of minutes. And different screenshots, different like times, different platforms. Like, so I'd rather show that because I feel like you could teach, I could show you, I could give you a fish, but if I teach you how to fish, that shows more evidence in my competence with this skill. So that's just how I look at it.
Yeah, and you also show realistic P&Ls, not that you made $40,000 in one trade.
Literally.
Yeah. That's what I like. I like the realistic P&Ls, yeah.
I mean, you're up over 40 grand on your prop firm accounts.
Yeah,
but that's compounded, bro. On a 250K account, you see people saying, oh, I flipped it to 500K. It's not real stuff. There's a bunch of LARPers out there.
Yeah.
That's why I say if somebody doesn't show their like broker screen or their prop firm platform trading screen with live P&L, they're probably manipulating some results to you.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's your preferred risk to reward?
My preferred risk to reward is the solid 1 to 2, where I'm risking at least 1,000 to make 2,000. Sometimes if I adjust the risk, I'll let it risk 1,500, but that's me being a big head,
But you're doing it on a 250K, right?
Yeah, so it's manageable, but
Yeah, you got to always include that account size. I feel like because people are like 1,500 on a 50K is crazy, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, if you had to give somebody a tip who just joined the ranch and you see them struggling, what would that tip be?
My tip would be to accept that one loss so that you won't be over trading, and realize that it's more of a risk to reward business, and tomorrow you will have, if you have that win, you will be better off than over trading.
Where do you see yourself trading in the future, with prop firms continuously, or would you switch more to live capital?
I do plan to do like a 6-month run on prop firms to see how much I can accumulate, and then maybe I'll document like some type of live flip, maybe like 10 to 20 or something.
Okay.
10 grand to 20 grand.
That seems like a plan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like to say, like, the props, it's such a low risk, really. You're really risking what the account challenge costed. So I always find it like, oh, there's nothing. So you were struggling psychologically with the risk amount and seeing the dollars on screen. What made that flip for you? Because I always like to tell people, it's not really $1,000 on screen. You only paid $80 for the evaluation.
$20.
Yeah, $20 with the Apex codes, right? So what made you flip? Did you like finally be like, hey, this is all simulated? Or what was it really that flipped that switch to where the dollar amount didn't matter on screen?
The dollar amount stopped bothering me when I realized that it wasn't my own $1,000. That I was only risking $20 on an Apex account, and I could do it again. And I accepted that I was more comfortable losing those $20 than to lose my own $1,000, because I have already done that in the past. So then that's what I liked about prop firms, that I was low risk of my own money and high reward if I locked it in correctly. And once I finally did it, I just wanted to keep getting more payouts, because I honestly, that's why I'm doing that 6-month run on prop firms, so that I could really test myself and see how much I make. I don't really like care for the live. It's more because people like want to see the live, But yeah.
Okay. So another member of the Trading Ranch, Chris. You guys see his Instagram here. We also got M Profits Instagram right there. What's your experience been in the ranch so far?
I'd say the biggest thing is probably authenticity, bro. Because for a couple of years before I came to the ranch, I tried trading here and there, and I always felt like I was getting scammed one way or another. So I never felt comfortable paying for programs. There's a couple that I paid for. I'm not going to name names, but it just didn't work out. And as soon as I got in the ranch, not only did I feel like I related to you just the way you are as a person, but you broke stuff down in a way that's easy to understand. So it just made it like fun to trade. It made me feel like I'm not lost in the dark, because I don't know if I just came in at a good time or what, but joining the mentorship and everything that you had going on, it's helped me like gain an understanding to where even if you don't trade for a day, I can still look at the markets and feel comfortable. And that's something that I couldn't
Teach you
do
how to
before.
fish.
Yeah. You're teaching me how to fish, exactly. As opposed to just taking me to the water and giving me the sack of fish that you caught yourself, you're teaching me how to do it myself. And that's what I feel like a lot of your students, you know what I mean? Obviously me, but a ton of us have been able to do. It's crazy, bro. I see people with payouts like every day, legitimate. So
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
solid.
sick. What's your guys' favorite prop firm right now, and what do you guys think is the easiest one that you've experienced with the breakout strategy that I teach?
The easiest one, I think, is Top Step to Pass.
Yeah, I was saying the same.
Top
Step,
sure.
it got a little murky with the Top Step X thing.
Mm-hmm.
When they were doing Top Step with Tradevate, that was like prime.
Okay.
That was like
you
A+.
still had those accounts after they discontinued the
months,
selling, yeah.
I had two fundeds on Tradevate, and I didn't even know they changed the platform until I went to go log in one day, and I had to hit up like the little chat bot to see how to
the
log
legacy
into the legacy
dashboard.
Yeah, exactly.
It goes to show the consistency and risk management
they
too,
kept
and
it
keeping
cool,
the accounts. Yeah,
it was dope. I like how they're same thing. It's the transparency. It's the authenticity. Once you start trading, you start getting ads all the time of of this prop firm, that prop firm, these people could do this, and coming through. If I didn't join the trading ranch, I would have probably still been so lost to the point where I'm like, maybe that prop firm's good, maybe this one, and just I can't even put it into words, bro. Yeah, so many scams.
Yeah,
we lucked out, bro.
So what's your guys' favorite platform to trade on? Project X, Tradevate, Volumetrica?
Platform itself, I do like Top Step X, not to like take back what I was saying about it as a whole. I like it because it reminds me of TradingView. Tradevate was a little complicated to do markups and stuff like that, and zoom in and zoom out. I just never really got it. But I just liked Tradevate as a whole because that's where I got my first wins and my first payouts and funded. So it was like a life changer for me. Okay. But Top Step X, I would say, is my favorite.
I definitely started with Tradevate, but it doesn't have like a lot of features, so I prefer Top Step X. But right now, I'm just focusing on Apex so I can get that 100% payout.
Okay. Yeah. That 100K, right?
Yeah, this was balling, right?
He just straight pulling out of pocket.
The life change is 100% process right now. Dude.
So what was the biggest life change that you guys have had since, I guess, starting pulling money out the markets consistently? Like, what type of, did it either trading in your life changed or some sort of personal effect in your life changed that you'd be willing to share? Or anything, or maybe just shit, you just made some extra money and said, fuck it, it's in my bank account.
I didn't realize it was going to teach me about myself and my emotions. I had no idea about that whole side of it. I thought it was just like, I'm going to learn this, get a quick bag, start doing, keep my rapping and my clothing brand and just keep building. But no, it's like I still have that going on, but completely separate. I've learned how to manage my emotions, not to attach myself to losses, not to attach myself to wins. And some days it's still tough, like you take a big loss, especially when you start stacking accounts. But it's like I take my losses as lessons a lot easier in just the fact that, like, what can I learn? What can I learn about this? Why was I trying to revenge trade? Why did I jump in the market? Let me look back, and then I realized, okay, you did this wrong, and then it really helps, like, to detach from the emotions a lot.
Can you repeat the question for me?
So what were some of the things in your life that changed after you started pulling consistent profits from the market? Like, whether it be personal or financial, just some key things that changed.
Personally, I lost, like, a lot of, like, stress relief. Like, I was stressing out. You saw I had like $80 left. I was basically negative every month.
I remember that was so crazy. You had $80 left in your account.
Yeah.
Or you spent the last 80 on Prize Picks. I don't know.
Yeah, I was trying to do.
I'll find the screenshot, but
trying to
You had a
win. I was trying to
generational parlay going, huh? You were
Yeah.
like,
26 legs. Or
yeah, 80 to pay the rent, bro. He was like, fuck it. But then that Apex payout hit. That was
Yeah,
15,000
a
the first
blessing.
one.
Yeah, 15,000.
It
was a
Did you
blessing.
feel like it wasn't gonna come through?
I was sketched out because, like, I didn't get paid out before.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Was it MAE rule that you broke, or
Yeah, the
It was the
MAE, bro.
MAE.
Yeah. But once I submit the second one, I was still sketched out because I was like, oh, this shit might not be it.
mm-hmm.
And then it hit the bank, and I was happy. My heart was racing.
It was racing when it came in?
Yeah, I was
Bro,
like, damn, this shit's gonna work.
crazy.
Like, yeah.
How
yeah.
long did the high last? Like the high from the first payout.
Still on it, bro.
He's still on that ride because it started to come down, then the next payout hit, and he just got higher.
Post
Yeah.
that screenshot
Yeah.
on Thursday afternoon again.
Yeah.
Dude, and then the 25 from Top Step, that's crazy.
Yeah,
40K in a week.
40K
Did
in a
you
week,
tell you
yeah.
it lined up so it was 40K in the same week?
In the same week, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. 40
Crazy.
payouts, homie. That's
That was
crazy.
when we linked up in downtown, or when?
Yeah.
I
The
think so,
Apex
yeah, or a
interview.
week after, something like that.
Okay, yeah, because I was
Yeah.
gonna say the week after we linked up is when I saw you get another fat payout.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
maybe that was the one. I was like,
Mm.
damn, bro, this fool's balling. And then he posted someone else, and I messaged him, and he was like, that's not me, bro. I was like, what is it, like 150K at this point?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
He's
That's
straight
dope.
balling. Yanni's got like 140, but he was trading before. Oh shit. He was trading before like the same type of strategy. He just kind of refined it in there.
Yeah, that breakout strategy, bro, that you teach,
That's all you need.
that's literally all you need. It simplifies it. Everyone else is talking about all this stuff. This what do they call it?
Fair value.
Fair
gap.
value
They're
gap,
just
bro,
selling you
that-
stuff.
Yeah, order
They're selling you
blocks.
dreams, bro. It's not it. It's not it. I mean, maybe it works, the Fibonacci, all that stuff. It don't work for me.
Hell no.
And the charts look way too crazy when you got those markups.
I'd like to say the higher level in math and physics that I went, we would reduce the equation to the simplest form, and then we would solve. And so that's what I try to do with trading is I simplify my strategy to the least amount of variables, because then it makes it easier to solve and easier to make a decision without hesitation.
Yeah.
100%.
So that's how I look at it. Just science, math and
Just
science,
simplify-
right?
yeah, bro.
Simplify.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you could tell you put the work in, bro, and it shows. Like,
Thank you, man. I was live streaming every day the last year, like
Bro.
New York, Asia, London. I was like, I'm gonna just wax every session and get my bread up. And
yeah,
that's
I didn't
what
know.
I did.
That's another
Yeah.
reason that okay. So before I met you in person, right? When I started seeing you trade, I was in the ranch. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to do it. Didn't even understand like fully what a prop firm was at the time.
Mhm.
But seeing you trade every open was like, oh, okay. There's no way he's not living off of trading
Yeah.
because he doesn't have time to do anything else.
Well, dude, I was making like $3,000 teaching, and my child support was $4,000.
So there's no way.
I was like, bro, I got
Yeah.
a fucking BMW. My rent's like 4 racks.
Yeah.
My child support is 4 racks. Like, the ranch was paying basically like $1,000 less than my child support. So I had to trade every session
Yeah.
to be able to pay my bills because I was living a crazy life. Like, I was just crashing out because I knew, all these different accounts combined together, Trade Syncer, Trade Copia, or Replicanto. Like, you can copy all these different prop firms cross-platform together,
Yeah.
and you can, cash out 30, 40, 50 grand a month in prop firm payouts. If you got a 20K live account and you risk 1,000 a trade, you can cash out another like 20 racks a month. Maybe 1 month you only get 5% gain. Maybe the next month you get 28% gain. So like that's like the S&P 500 does 5 to 15% a year. If I can get similar to that a month, I'm balling out of control.
Yeah.
Like those returns are insane.
Yeah.
Especially with the prop firm risk too, where it's $80 instead of me putting in my real money.
That's the biggest
Yeah.
part of it. That's the biggest part of it. And so I trade, I'll go and I'll be at work and I go in at 6 in the morning.
Mhm.
6:30's market open, obviously.
Yeah.
I've already made a deal with everybody at work that I trade and they're cool with it. They don't bother me at 6:30. My office is shut and nobody comes in.
Mhm.
Now it's gotten to a point where they've seen me trade so long, the curiosity's coming because I don't talk about it. And they'll come in, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, man, the window's closing because I'm not going to work here forever. You know what I mean? And it's not that I want to quit or anything like that. I love my job. But just seeing that financial freedom and the possibilities and then learning a valuable skill that I thought didn't exist. Like when I've learned about forex in like 2014, or maybe even be like 2012, and I had just got out of like a network marketing pyramid scheme.
Okay.
So the same group of people went in and started
You was
doing
in that
forex.
too, huh?
Is it IML bullshit?
I did something like that. It
Yeah.
was called Verve. We saw like energy
Yeah, there's
drinks.
different
Stupid.
names.
Stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
But-
MLM scheme stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, complete
Okay.
MLM pyramid. So we had just gotten out of that. All of those people jumped and started doing forex. So when they started doing forex, they try to get me to come on, and I'm like, okay, that's another one of those pyramid schemes, man. Fuck that. So I'd go trade, and they're like, no, you could use fake accounts. And it was when you had a MetaTrader,
Yeah.
like MetaTrader 4.
Oh,
And you could
yeah.
just go on and
MT4
make
with
your
gas.
Own, yeah, you make your own demo, and I put like 500,000, and I didn't even know what a pit was or a
Yeah.
lot size or none of that. I would just put like 5 whole lots, and
Yeah.
then just go max out and just hope it wins, but it didn't mean anything. And I never really learned the fundamentals of it, honestly, for the next probably 6-8 years until I met you. So it
Damn.
really like just changed my life, bro, from thinking that the whole idea of trading was a scam to realizing that you can day trade and make a living, more
Yeah.
than a living.
More than a living.
Yeah.
Enough to set up your kids.
Yeah.
Which is the crazy bit. So, I mean,
And seeing you do that, bro, mad respect.
thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you. I'll be
That's a
trying
big
here. I'll
thing.
be hustling.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what questions do you guys have for me? I mean, you got me in person. Like, either it be about trading or whatnot, I can answer it. And then it'd also be good for the reels.
Well, what was your aha moment where you went from damn, I got to do this to it's done. This is what I'm gonna do.
So, where I stepped all in?
Like, not even that. I mean, when you stepped all in, I mean, I don't know what your thought process was, but not from the moment you stepped all in, but from the moment after you stepped all in to realizing like, shit, there's no, like, I really did it. Like, I did it now. All it is getting big.
I still haven't like ever like. I don't think I'm not gonna be satisfied, and I haven't like sat back and like sat in a chair and been like, I did it. I mean, yeah, cool. I got a new M3. I got a nice house.
Yeah.
A decent house. It's not like
Right.
1.5 million, but and my kid's set up for college. But really, is that all there is to life? I think I don't think I'll get that fulfillment from monetary. I think it's all like metaphysical. That's a different like. I just think in a different way. Like I haven't stepped back and been like, damn, I really did it. But I will say when I was in there and I took that risk, I was staring in the shower wall. Like I was like, I am a champion. I just remember like when I was training jiu-jitsu and I was like, I can do what I need to do and I'm going to like get it no matter what. Yeah. And I just the thought never came into my mind that I wasn't going to work out. And I would just sit in there, like stare at the wall, and I would just tell myself that I'm a winner. And then it happened. Like literally within 2 months of moving in with the mentor, I was 15, 12K first month, and then 15K second month. I went all in with everything, and I had nothing. I had absolutely nothing. I used credit card debt, everything to get what I could, and I just took every risk possible, and it's like, fuck it. If I go to, like, if it doesn't work, the worst thing that can happen is I live a life that I was going to live any other way. You know what I was going to say? I was going to go be a software developer.
Yeah. The death would have been slower. The debt would have piled up over years instead of over a month. And then it just would have been, the same average. And it's not like that we don't need that type of people in life.
Yeah.
It's just like, this is like such a valuable skill that you could do it on the side if you want to.
Yeah.
Just to get some extra income. I know a lot of people, even myself, like I was saying, I love my job. And I don't think I would leave it if I made like a 15K, 20K month. Yeah. It would have to take consistent, like a serious life change, like a serious, you know what I mean, to where I'm just like, I can't even relate no more. And I think this is the first skill that I found that I feel like I can do it. There's nothing stopping me. And thanks to your help, bro, it's like just.
Oh, hey man, it's because of you guys putting in the fucking time. I'm just here. You could find the information I put out, I'm sure, free on YouTube.
You can't search if you search the only thing that comes up.
You get lost. There's so much information.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to search the breakout strategy.
Without a bunch of like
nonsense pulling up.
bullshit. Yeah, like orb and
People try
Yeah.
to sound smart just to sell you something.
yeah. Usually, the
Yeah,
bigger
it's
words
bad.
somebody
Yeah.
tries to use when they're selling you a product, the more they don't understand it themselves, and they're trying to just make it seem like they're educated in that sense.
Yeah.
Somebody who's really educated, they'd be speaking to you like a fifth grader, so you got it quicker.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's true.
That's really
Break it
how
down.
things go, or at least that's how I believe. Maybe
No,
I could be wrong.
that's
No, yeah.
that's
I
100%
think-
true.
Yeah.
I think that's true. I think they just try to sound really smart to sell
Mhm.
you a course that's really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Amazon FBAs,
Yeah.
now it's the TikTok stores, like
TikTok shop's been blowing
You have
up.
over
Yeah.
information, too much information.
yeah,
Just
it's
to
hard
confuse
to
you.
find the person that's not just a. I mean, okay, so I don't want to sound wrong when I say this, but like not just the gurus.
Oh
you know?
yeah.
I don't know if guru is like the right term, but
Yeah.
the guys that are just like the scam artists,
Yeah.
Yeah.
selling a dream. They're
For
not
sure.
really teaching you. The whole ad is completely, and it's just this one thing. And you just get this one
Yeah,
thing.
I got this
Click my
magic
course.
powder that you're gonna drink,
Yeah,
and you're gonna
and
get
all of a
it.
sudden, and then, but you have to pay $49.95 first in
Yeah.
order to get a little instance to what kind of powder it is, and then
Yeah.
you go get the.
Yeah.
It's
Man.
crazy, man.
So what's the biggest purchase since getting 85 racks in less than 3 months?
My biggest purchase was 3 49-inch monitors.
Jeez. Wait, the LG ones?
No, I got the cheap ones. I got the on ones.
Oh, no, they're
Yeah.
still baller.
Yeah.
Come on, 3 of them?
I didn't want to go all out.
You'll
Shit.
have time to do that.
yeah.
Because those are like, the LG ones are like 2 racks a
Yeah,
pop.
they're
I was looking at it, I was
expensive,
like,
Crazy.
dude, I was like, I can go and get
But it does the same
2
job.
monitors. Yeah, for like
2
less.
racks.
Insane price. 2 racks. And I was
Are
like,
they
it's not
curved
worth
ones
it.
or what?
Yeah, they're curved, but I got mine for like 400 at Walmart.
Hey, are you at that point now in trading? The classic put the screen long ways now.
I haven't got that
On the
one yet. I
side,
just
you
got
gotta
I
get
got
the
2
side
curved
one.
ones stacked.
Oh, 2 curved stack?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I gave my girl one. And
Oh, sick. She's got a little setup now.
yeah, I bought my girl a PC so she could trade, and I bought my brother a PC too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I gave him all my old screens, and I put them on.
That's fire.
Cause he's gonna have a kid, so I'm trying to look
Yeah,
out
you
for
got
him.
I seen you looking out for your girl too.
Yeah.
She's been trading. I got a question for you, bro. At what point, if any, do you think it's good to bring up trading to a significant other, as far as trying to put them onto it?
Oh, man.
And that's a tough one because I know, like, well, I have kids, and not that has anything to do with it, but you obviously have to have some sort of commitment to the woman to want to do that. But do you think, if any, is there a level where you would do that?
I'll be honest. I like a traditional family.
I
Straight
respect
up. The woman cooking and cleaning, and I'm like making the dough.
I respect
So
that.
that's just how I
100%.
look
He
at it.
likes to
Like,
provide. Yeah.
100%.
I'm a provider, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I really don't want the woman to work at all. But that don't mean I'm a sugar daddy, a woman.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
just
yeah,
mean
yeah.
like if she a rider, then I'm gonna take care of her, right?
Yeah.
But at that, so she doesn't have to worry about anything. But
Right.
if you mean like a girlfriend or something, like, and they're like asking you about it,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like that's up to your discretion. Like that, like, I mean, like you guys could bond over it, right? Like you could
If
be
you
like in the
can.
morning,
If you can,
in the
yeah.
morning y'all could trade together and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but I haven't had experience. I had girls where I like had situationships with them, and they've asked me to trade, but really like teach them how to trade. But I just shine them off. I'm like,
You can tell it's not because I've had experiences where people have asked me, not so much like, let's say it's a girlfriend or whatever,
Yeah.
but just in general, I've had people ask, and I just kind of more gauge like, okay, how serious are you about this? And I'll kind of like brush them out the first time. If they stay persistent, which nobody really has, a couple people have, but nobody really has, I just leave it alone.
mm-hmm.
And I can't teach what you teach. I can only teach up to what I know, but I have got payouts. I've passed tons of accounts, you know what I mean? So I just think of it like, the reason I asked that question is just like, because I have this similar mindset of wanting to be a provider too.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to put someone on that's going to like stab me in the back later or something.
yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm just thinking wrong. I don't
No,
know
I
what it
hear
is,
you.
but like, I wouldn't want, because it's hard for people to respect something like this if they don't understand it.
That's
They
true.
might see it as like, oh, you're getting money and it's so easy for you, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, man, this took time. This took effort, just like anything. You can't cheat the grind in any area of life. If you are successful, it's because you put in the work.
Yeah,
And that's it.
and that's it.
Yeah. It's no cheating the grind, man.
No cheating and grind. Yeah, I think that wraps it up, bro. That was a good closing
Yeah.
statement.
Thanks for having me.
Top G right here. This is my boy right here, man. This is the man.
Hell yeah. Hey, so it happened. Fool, we kicked it.